Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Vivi Commentary. Happy new month. So if you're a returning subscriber, I would like to say thank you for sticking around. And if you're a first timer here, I would like to say fellowship with us a little bit, join us, and if you vibe with us, stick around. Okay, so we're resuming the One at a Time series for the month of August to December. The theme of this month is going to be on choices and second chances. Okay, so one thing that has been on my mind of recent really is choices. For example, I think about Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and how just one choice has caused ripple effects on several generations. And the aim of this video actually is to speak to us, like those of us that, of recent has been coming to your mind, or something about a particular choice been coming to your mind, and you feel like, oh, you're questioning this choice. Did I make the right choice? How can I go from here? What can I do? Like, some choices are making you question, are you even adequate? Maybe this is just too difficult for me to handle. And, you're just thinking, and then it's more like, let us reason together on what happened in the Garden of Eden, and let's see how we can apply it to today. So stay tuned. So in the Garden of Eden, had everything, and then God gave him liberty and dominion over everything that walketh and liveth. But he made the wrong choice, and we're all suffering the consequences. But do you know what happened? And what is my own comfort is when I remember the cross. The cross speaks to the fact that a creator had it in mind that what if his perfect creation did not live up to expectation or did not make 100% perfect choice? What am I going to do to redeem him? Am I going to just leave him there, face the consequence, and that's it? Or am I going to attempt, make provision and redeem him? And what God did was to make provision and to redeem him, right? So we have a second Adam, and that's Jesus. And through him, we've gained redemption. We've been redeemed from the kingdom of darkness to the kingdom of God's dear Son. So what am I saying in essence? In essence, what I'm saying is this: if a decision has made you question, or has made you think that, oh, I didn't make the right one, what do? What you just need to do is remember the cross. Remember that, oh, God also knows that there's a possibility that I would make this decision, and he has made a provision for me. He has made a provision for me to get out of this miry clay. He has made a provision for me to give me beauty for ashes. You see, sometimes I think about the decisions we have to make for ourselves 365 days or 360 days a year, 24 hours a day, for several years. And when you think about that, you would say, oh, is it possible to get it 100% right? Yes, it is. But is that what's happening at times? Maybe no, that isn't what is happening at times. So what would then happen when you make a decision that's not so good? The thing to do is to turn back to the Creator. Because when he brags about himself and says, I am the Almighty One, no one compares to me. He says that he measured the waters with his hands. The whole nations are as baskets before him. Like, I would say, it's busting my brain. It's busting my brain. He would never leave you alone. He would never leave me alone. He would never leave us alone. He is our ever-present help. And that is where we need to know that whatever the strategy of the enemy is, to trip us, to put us in that cage, to make us feel small, to pull us away from the presence of God, whatever it is small. It's not rich. It is small. It's small. So now you go come say, it's small. You small. I'm going back to the presence of him that will take me out of this miry clay and set my feet upon the solid rock. I'm going back to the presence of him that, whatever the enemy meant for evil, he will turn it around for my good. He would make a name for himself in my life. You see, that's the difference. There, right there, that trust, that reliance is the difference. And let me bust your brain. He says that, oh, when you have now realized that you do not have enough wisdom, come. Come. He giveth liberally. So sometimes our journey requires patience and joy and trust in Him and walking with Him to ensure that we draw from Him and we're able to make those better choices, and we're able to handle whatever is the consequence of whatever we might have not done well in the past. But we're able to live above those, and we're able to become like Him more and more. So if you've watched to this very end, I would like to say thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again next week. Bye for now.